Pictures is now live. Multi-streaming with
Uh-oh. What? What's so fun?
You had another turd escape again.
Oh, God.
Yours like to float.
All right. All right. Let's see what we got here. Added some RAM. Let's see how it runs. Should load up out in space. Should. Oh, looks like we are. All right, so I'm going to put us outside. This woman is slow getting up. Very slow getting up. Well, looks like we're going the wrong way, though. How about that? Start up.
Acknowledged.
Mobile glass.
Open Mobiglass.
Open mobile glass. All right, let's go see if we can take this. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass. Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
All right, range.
Collecting data.
What do you mean too close? Jump.
Jumping.
Hopefully we won't get through the planet here.
Wait till I'm starting to do something.
Recco, I guess. Guess that's how you pronounce her name. Nice to be back. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down and locked.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
And there, hangar assigned.
On the two on the right, there we go. Should have clearance all over.
And done.
Done.
Welcome to Levski.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Yeah, off we go. Frame rates are better in Levski than they were earlier. Elevator was waiting for me. Go find Recco. Go this way. Yeah, they're not great here in Levski, but yeah, they're not great. Could say sometimes they're really good here, but this ain't one of them again. It ain't one of them. Tain't one of the days. Actually, they kind of suck here. Wow, they're really bad. So I don't have to spend any time here. Sure wish they could get us some decent frame rates all the time instead of once in a while. They got so many server problems. Lots of server problems. Oh, well. And this girl won't talk to you anymore. You just gotta kind of wing it.
Nice to see you again.
Oh, it's the first time she talked.
Ah, then you'll be wanting to see me. Name's Recco. I see to the boring fiddly bits for most of the miners work in the area. Dig site claims, equipment orders, or transfers and the like. For most jobs, the terminal will set you up. But if you're after something with a bit of hair on it, best to talk to me direct. If you'd like, I can see to setting you up with something now. Nothing too big, but it'll let us see how we feel about working together. Sound all right to you? Great. I'll take a scan through now.
Mobile glass.
Open mobile
This
glass.
contract could be a good fit. Here are the details for you. It's all yours. Fly safe.
First time it actually worked the way it was supposed to. Still only 11,000 credits though. Still better than a regular claim jumpers. This lag here. Frame rates are terrible here at Levski. Yeah, this game is nowhere near ready for anything except screwing around in. Oh well. So what's somebody done to get the frame rates this bad at Levski? Jesus Christ. So much for server side crap they claimed was going to fix all this. Okay, what pad am I on? Unknown, wonderful, freelancer, Levski, unknown. 1, 2, I'm going to try 2. It's either 2 or 3. We'll try 2. You know, I don't even see the indicator for my ship, so what the hell? Huh. Got no warning they respawned it. But the indicator's not even up. Like I say, you just deal with bugs all the time in here. Just all there is to it. See, why would I have to claim it? You know what? You're gonna force me to reclaim the goddamn ship again. Every time I go to use a ship, it's gotta be fucking reclaimed on insurance. This is just a goddamn piece of shit. I mean, come on. These same bugs for the last 6 months sure get old. I'm gonna be forced to reclaim it, aren't I? I have no idea if this is mine. I guess I'll know when I go to get a board. It's not a max, is it? Like I say, this just is one sorry running game. Look at these frame rates. I mean, seriously. Same goddamn problems they always have. Probably wind up in the bulkhead. I mean, really. Do you think you can actually fix something, CIG? Would it be possible to actually fix your damn game? Startup? That's too much to ask.
Acknowledged.
Too much to ask. They just aren't capable of making a decent game.
Go ahead and
Fucking
launch.
idiot. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
Really gets
Handing you the
disgusting.
comm.
Same broken shit. Session after session. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Wouldn't it be nice if they actually fixed something? I mean, I don't think they're capable of fixing anything, but range, it would be nice.
Collecting data.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Jump.
Jumping.
Would be nice if they could actually fix something in this game. I realize I'm dreaming. Range. Close comms.
Collecting data. Com link closed.
Jump.
Jumping.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Gimbals.
Actioned.
Gimbals.
Actioned.
Gimbals.
Actioned.
Everything's button press, the same button over and over again to switch modes. I mean, you know, 3-year-old design. Just a bunch of 3-year-olds designing shit. Could be worse, I suppose. Could be 2-year-olds. Now, something's wrong with my shield generator. So isn't that just peachy? You know. I mean, why you got stuff in the game you can't fix? I mean, just come on. I mean, what the hell's wrong with you, Chris Roberts? Just not a very impressive league manager. You're just not impressive at all. Can't wait to these guys who keep buying stock in this company, fools that they are. I can't wait for them to buy out Chris Roberts so they can get rid of him, so we can actually get a completed game. It will be so nice. Cruise control. Cruise control. This game needs a lead designer so bad. Somebody who can actually make intelligent decisions. Frame rates are terrible. Nearest target.
Targeting.
Mobile glass.
Open mobile glass.
Close mobile glass.
Closing mobile glass.
Unbelievable. Nearest contact. What are we in a loop here? Nearest target.
Targeting.
God, frame rates are terrible. Not getting any better, even though we're away from it. All they can do is ram you. That's the IAI that this game has. Is let's just ram the pilots because we suck. Nearest target.
Targeting.
I mean, I have never seen such shitty crap. Then when you got a server that runs like this, see, they just want to run into you. That's all they want to do. That's their ideal of AI. Run into the target. Nearest target.
Targeting.
Really is quite sad. Frame rates are terrible on this server. Say all they want to do is ram you. Frame rates are awful. Jesus. Nearest target.
Targeting.
I'd say their ideal of dogfighting is kamikaze style World War II. He said he wanted World War II. He's got it. That's all he got's kamikazes. They do have kamikazes. Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Frame rate's terrible today. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
And I think this ought to be on the other side of this asteroid, right? Is on the other side. Come on. Nearest target.
Targeting.
Nearest target.
Targeting.
Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Mobile glass.
Open mobiglass.
Yeah, this server's too bad to stay on it. I'm not interested in playing when it's this bad. No crime stats for them guys, huh? Okay. Obviously, you don't get any contract ratings from this person. Close mobile glass.
Closing mobiglass.
Alright, how far? Change view. Change view.
Roger that.
Accept.
Accepted.
Change view.
Roger that.
Okay. Comms. Mobile glass.
Open mobiglass.
May not have caught that in time. I did. Close comms. Close mobile glass.
Comlink closed.
Close
Closing
mobile glass.
Mobiglass. Closing Mobiglass.
Whoops, wrong button there. Why is it doing that? Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
Huh. Do do do. What the hell's going on here? Sure is acting awful weird today. I have no idea why it's acting weird. Hang on, let me check this out. Ba, ba, ba. See, what's wrong with the stream key? It says streaming half like Alex, but it's not. And it's actually set up. It's giving me a rough time here. Something is just so screwed up with, let's see, switched back over. Do, 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 do. All right. Well, somebody might have actually forgot to do it. Ah. See, Kitty's not happy. Ba, ba, ba. At least I can do this. Couldn't do it before. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see, make sure it's working. Would appear we got it right. All right. Wonders never cease. There it goes. How about that? Blame it on it. It's my fault. Okay. Alright. My fault. Okay. You should get that. I don't see him showing up on my You're in Discord. I don't hear you. Hang on. I might have something fucked up here. Just possibly I got something screwed up. Yeah, I can't hear you. Oh, you're probably not talking, are you? Yeah, you're lighting up, so I guess you're talking. I can't hear you. Why wouldn't I be able to hear you? Let me make sure. Huh. Let me make sure Discord setting didn't get changed. Sometimes it will, video and voice. Output device. See? It switched off my Rift. Okay, now I can probably hear you.
Yeah, I just realized I turned my Rift on this week and it's still on Rift.
Yeah, mine, I set mine to Rift because I only use most of the time I only use it when I'm in the Rift, and somehow it went back to default. So I couldn't hear. So it was probably going through my regular headphones, which does me absolutely no good, of course. That's why I couldn't hear you. My RAM came in today, so I went ahead and put it on. Thought I'd check and see. This server kind of sucks, although it looks like it's getting a little better. Levski was really bad. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Range.
Collecting data.
I should have fuel to jump 30 million kilometers. I just did a reco mission. Jump.
Jumping.
Yep, it's gonna jump. Yeah, I put my 32 megs in, two new sticks. Yeah, frame rates have gotten a whole lot better than what they were. It was really bad on Levski.
They're running better with the extra memory.
Well, it was running right at the limit. I don't know that it's running any better, but I don't have to worry about it running out of memory now. With everything I was running without even loading Star Citizen, I was taking up 6 megs of RAM. And Star Citizen on my machine takes pretty close to 10, and that pretty much takes up the 16 gigs I had. Now if it's only running 8 gigs, like most games do, it wasn't an issue. But this game was pushing it right to its limit of me using too much RAM altogether. Not Star Citizen by itself, but being as I'm streaming, have other programs open. Once I added that second monitor, it used up a bit more RAM, and it used enough that it put it right on the borderline that it was going to crash the game. Or it probably wouldn't have crashed it, probably was just running me into virtual memory. what I was imagining what would be happening.
Yeah, I run about 48% of my range.
Yeah, what I'm running now, I can check it real quick, but I'll bet I'm not running anywhere near that. I might be. Let's see, what am I running right now? Well, I'm running 51%. With 32 gigs, I am running 52% of my memory right now. So yeah, at 52%, I've got I got twice the memory I had. So yeah, I was actually running Star Citizen. I was actually getting into my, running off my M2 drive virtual memory. Now it's not, so. And like I say, Star Citizen's the only one that eats up that much RAM. I have no other game I play that uses any, it never even gets near 8. Star Citizen will push over 10. 10 or better. So yeah, if I've got 32 meg and I'm using 51% now, you know that I was running on virtual memory.
I'm sure if I was streaming right now, I'd probably be in the same.
Yeah, you know, like I say, I'm streaming. I've got other windows open. I've got joystick visualizer running. I got Restream chat running. So I use quite a bit of more programs. And like I said, then I went ahead and hooked up the other monitor. So now I'm running even more memory because programs that were running in the background are now running up on the screen. So that's taking more video and more memory because they're opened. So yeah, if I'm going to stream and play around with everything, I needed to go the extra route. If I was going to play Star Citizen, I needed to put in some more memory. And I had more memory to put in it, but it wasn't matchsticks. Plus, you know how it is. If you don't match it, you pretty much got to go back to basic speeds. And really, they don't like in this motherboard. Really, I take a hit by using all four slots versus just 2. This is a B370 board, which is actually a Ryzen first gen board. So although it works great, it's an MSI carbon fiber board. It's a really good board. Well, I'm not going to upgrade it until I ever get past Ryzen 3 series. As long as I can run AMD 4 chip, I'm happy. So where are we at out here? Is this HURL2 or whatever it is? Range?
Yeah.
Collecting data.
Every time I have logged in lately and tried to spawn a ship, I've had to go to a different port and reclaim it on the insurance. I don't know what the deal is. No matter what ship it is.
That's kind of a normal thing, but sometimes that's where you duplicate ship from.
Yeah, I've got a duplicate because of it. Jump.
Jumping.
Yeah, one of my Renegades duplicated now. But yeah, I mean, come on now. Can't you fix this? This has been going on for a long time. I hope they get that fixed in 3.9 because what it boils down to is every time you spawn a ship or you land at a port, you got to reclaim your ship or an insurance. And that's kind of just a pain in the ass. It's not the worst thing could happen. At least we don't have to reset our accounts and get our ships back. So that's a plus.
I mean, if they do any kind of wipe this time, I hope I get to keep all my money.
I know, you know what, they're going to do a wipe, and I'm going to have to start all over. I'm sure they are. Well, from what I've read, and what people have told me is people are exploiting so bad that the economy's all messed up. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
Why don't you reset the people who are messing the economy up and leave the rest of us alone?
Well,
But
they
of
need to
course,
crack down on
yeah,
all the websites is what they need to do, or else their economy is always going to be.
yeah. I mean, it's never going to change. So you're punishing everybody for what a few people are doing. Is the way I look at it.
Just like I was thinking, I wonder how many people are taking the cutlass red out, and like that one day I shot you in the head, and then you took my bounty. Why don't we just do that 4 or 5 times? We can make 10,000.
You know, I never see that never even occurred to me. But you're absolutely right. That's an exploit. I mean, it just happened to us. You know what I mean? We weren't looking to do it, but you're right. Why wouldn't you just exploit that? Hell, how much money can you make in an hour doing that? Just shooting one another.
And you're always spawning. You can just do it right on the ship. You don't even have to go outside
Yeah,
the ship.
don't even have to walk outside. Like I say, what they need to do is crack down on the people who are exploiting. It's easy, and I mean, if they know it's happening, they know who's doing it. So I don't see the problem with just resetting their accounts every time. Except they don't want to mess with it. They'd rather punish everybody. But there's nothing I can do about somebody exploiting. Nor is
I
it
don't know.
my job.
Yesterday I was on so early. I had somebody follow me in a ship, and I don't know what it was, but all it did was EMP me, and that's all he was doing was EMPing my ship, and it pissed me off. And he didn't get no crime stat for it the whole time.
Yeah, see, that's just people being jerks. People being jerks. I'm in a freelancer, but I got everything reclaimed. For that reason. Every time I go have to do one, I might as well do them all. You know, claim them on insurance. It don't cost me nothing. Thank God. Yeah, people can be just such jerks. And like I say, credits aren't a big deal right now. Why are you exploiting? You know? Well, that ship is just barely. This damn thing is so black. Have you got what? Have you got that in a city in black? Is that a 300?
It's the ultramarine blue.
Wow, it just looks black as an ace of spades.
Turn your headlights on, you'll see it.
Lights. Lights.
Lights on.
Yeah, blue and black, I guess. Angle of the dangle makes a difference. But yeah, no lights on it. It just looks like that obsidian black. Which is, in the right light, that obsidian black looks really, really good.
I know. I was thinking about getting a 300i and customizing it, but I've already got like a cool color on the. This is the 315.
Yes, I'm with you. I like that ship. But it won't fit in the back of this one. And hopefully they take this ship away come this new patch. Are they going? I haven't heard, but surely it's time for them to get rid of it, isn't it?
I don't know if they even care about that anymore. Like I said, I got a Saber for some reason. I have no idea where I got.
What would you have? What would you have a Saber for? That would be a ship for another fighter. And you've already got the. Have you got a high dollar fighter that's not in the game yet? I don't.
All I have is the Star Runner right now. I got like a 135C, which I got a 300i loaner for, but I really don't have anything. Because I looked for the Saber on the loaner matrix, and there's nothing listed.
Huh. Yeah, I got a Hornet in my stable, and I figure that's from the Prospector because you can't put it in the Star Marine or Arena Commander, which makes absolutely no sense to me, but okay.
I think
feel-
they're just behind on all of that stuff right now.
Yeah, so I see no reason for me to have a Hornet. I mean, the Prospector is in no way, shape, or form a fighting ship. You know what I mean? So why would you give me a Hornet loner? I just don't understand it.
I don't think they cleared the loner once they released the ship. I think that's where we're getting these ships from.
Oh, that could be. I keep expecting them to disappear on every patch, and they never do. Like I said, I do expect this one to go away. That's hopefully at 3.9. I mean, it's nice to have, play around with once in a while, but it's, you know. It is nice to play around with. But not nice enough for me to buy one. And except for the cargo, I've got the Cutlass Red. I mean, if I can upgrade it. I can't upgrade the weapons to match this one, of course, but weapons on this are pretty nice, especially doing those flame jumping missions.
Well, I have all the maxes for now. Well, the freelancers, I got the Dirt of the Mist and the max. I don't have the regular one. I got 2 loners.
I originally had the Dur, and I was so disappointed when they remade the Dur, and they changed it so much from what it was when I bought it. You know, I just really disappointed. So
I was looking and I found some old videos from back in 2013 when they had just the hanger out, and they've changed the Lancer so much. It used to look like.
yeah, I mean it's nothing like it used to be. I mean, like I say, the Dur. Remember, it had the you actually had the entryway through the front landing gear. I mean, it was just cool as shit.
I missed all of that, but when I seen that, I was like, "That's a pretty cool spot for entering the."
Yeah, when I originally bought the Dur, it had you went up the middle. It had hidden compartments in it and stuff, and when they reworked it, they just threw it all out the window. And when I got it, I said, well, there's no difference from this now than a regular Freelancer, except it's got the scanning gear on it. You know what I mean? Everything else, such a disappointment. It wasn't what I paid for. And that was back before I knew that they lied about everything. You know, that the ships you bought weren't what you wound up with. But I learned that lesson. That's why I don't buy concept ships, because they're not what you're buying. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to be bad ships, but when I buy something, I buy it because that's what I want, you know? And then
everybody was disappointed in the Karak because it changed so much from the original.
And it's not that it's a bad ship now. It's just not what people paid for it. I understand that. You know, it happened to me. Like I say, the Dur. I was really disappointed when I got the rework, and I thought, holy shit, this is nothing what I bought. So I just, yeah, they burned me on contracts. I mean, on concept ships. I'll never order one because and I understand things change. But that was just a matter of design. I don't see why they had to change everything. Well, they made it easy for themselves is what they did. But if you can't design what the artists are making, maybe you shouldn't sell it as a concept ship. I mean, I have nothing against the rework on the Titan, the Renegade, the Avenger series, but seriously, I really did preferred how it was originally. It was smaller, had a smaller footprint. You know what I mean? I mean, for what it does, it's fine now, but they really changed that ship compared to what they sold them as what was in the game too. We already had them in the game, and they rechanged them. Now, I like what they did with the 300 series. I actually think those look better than the older ones did. I think they look more stylish. I don't know if they're any better.
I noticed that they had like a side entrance door on it that was really big. That looked pretty neat.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? It was all buggy. You constantly fell through them. I mean, they were a nightmare. But it wasn't the artwork. It was how they, you fell through them. You got stuck in them. In fact, if you tried to get out of your ship, um, if you tried to get out of your ship in EVA and tried to get back in it, it would kill you. It was one of those. But it was, like I say, it was, I liked the way they redid the back wing. I mean, but as far as inside, I like the old inside better. And it was nice how they opened up. Uh-oh, somebody's firing at the station, I guess?
No, when you claim your ship, they fire at it.
Yeah, it turned red. What the hell? I didn't know that.
I guess that's the way they clear the ship off the pad real quick.
Well, hell, most of them ships are going, hell, they can't hit the broadside of a bull's ass. I mean, they're just missing. I haven't seen the shields go off yet. Of course, they might. Oh, there it goes. Finally hitting it. So that's what they do. I didn't know they did that. And they're shooting.
It's going to take a while because I left it on, so the shields are on anyway.
Yeah, these guns on these stations are so damn weak anyway. I mean, I understand why they put them on there, but I would have thought they'd have gave them a few hit points. I mean, DPS, Yeah, that's going to be there a while. They can't even hit it. They're actually hitting the station instead of the ship.
You want to try some mining? It's the last day I'm going to have the Argo mode.
Yeah, last day you're going to have it. You're going to get rid of it?
It's the monthly subscribership,
Oh.
and I already subscribed for next month already, and today's the last day for it.
That is definitely an org ship. Well, it's almost impossible. Well, it's a pain in the ass to mine it by yourself. Because you can't mine while you're flying it. Pilot can't be both. I don't know if you knew that or not. Well, you probably already learned that.
You can solo it, but it's more difficult.
Yeah. We got a landing pad over here somewhere. No. This is
Should have had you land right there where you were sitting at. I think those are the ones that are for that.
Yeah. I got comm settings up. I can just.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Well, they didn't clear the pad you're on. Your ship's still sitting there. Come on, where's it at? You're gonna put me on the other side of the station, aren't you? Oh, yep. Over here, down below. Landing mode.
The landing gear is down, and
Yeah,
locked.
this pad's on fire. Does that mean it's damaged? Yeah, I didn't know that's how they cleared the ships. I never paid any attention to that. Never paid attention.
The mole's on pad 3.
On 3.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Exit seat.
affirmative.
Yeah, I wouldn't be one that would be buying the mold. Now, my buddy Trisk bought one. He likes it. But it's not for me. Just because
I'm not really into mining anyway.
I don't, I like going out in the prospector. It's an easy way to make money, easy credits. But it's really not because the first 100,000 you make, you have to buy a good mining head. That's one thing about it. People who aren't buying the mining head are just really. But you can make on pad 2,
3.
3. But yeah, I can make in an hour's time. I can make an easy 50K. Not too much trouble. Now I can fill it up in no time at all, but trouble is you can't make any money doing that. You got to be selective. If I just
I heard the mole is buggy anyway, so we'll see if they.
yeah, I have in my Trisk, I have fallen out of it, fallen out of the seat, fallen through the floor. I have yeah, it does some weird things. Now I don't know how much of it they fixed.
Nothing, because one day I ran in there and I went to one of the side things and I ran right through the.
Yeah, well, they haven't fixed nothing. You're right. Because yeah, that's you go to get in the chair, you fall through outside the ship. So, it's pretty buggy.
Where's a good place to mine? Because I have no idea.
I have no idea out here. I have not bothered to mine out here yet. I have found Daymar to be really good for both hand mining and ground mining rocks. Okay, if I remember how to turn this panel on. Power on. How about that? Come on, light up. I know it's right there.
So we tried Microtech just because there's nobody there.
Sure. Might as well.
I like the voice in it though. That's the one thing I do.
Yeah, some of the ship voices are pretty good. I'll have to admit. Now, I've got mine turned off because of voice attack. But some of them are pretty good.
So I was at Lorryville and I looked at the back of the prospector, and there is some kind of a thing in the back of it. I wonder, it's like a hook almost. Maybe it's supposed to be like a staple.
Huh. I'll have to check mine out next time. Yeah, the only two ships I'll keep. I'll keep the little Titan, the Renegade, and I'll keep the Prospector. Say I got another third ship, maybe fourth ship in there, depending on what I want. You just don't. I like the quantum travel in this ship better. Have you noticed it looks better than the standard quantum travel screen? A little cloud action in it.
I don't know. I'll let you know that your frame rate is kind of crappy on the stream.
Yeah, it's kind of crappy in the game, let me tell you. Hang on a second. it's really bad. Hang on a second here. Let's see what I can.
Aft shields.
And the snooper settings are saying it's running at 32.
Yeah, it's not running good. It should. My headset should be over 80 right now, and it's not. Everything's disabled. So I really don't know what the deal is. I'm not running anything extra. Well, that helped a little bit. Yeah, my headset's not even turning 80 here. Oh, I don't know what to turn off. Yeah, I am actually getting geometry mode frame rates while I'm streaming here. I don't know why.
It's looking a little bit better on the stream now. It's not as janky as it was before.
Yeah, it's a little better than it was, but it's not. The headset's picking up anyway. I have no idea what its problem is today. But yeah, it is actually low.
Probably when you're messing with the audio settings, sometimes just tabbing out of a window screws every.
Yeah, I don't know. Everything set's good. But yeah, it's definitely not running good. As far as I'm concerned, FPS in game is just terrible. I'm not running it. Somehow the resolution didn't get changed. I didn't know how that would show up on the stream.
It was saying your stream is 1080, but your display resolution is what's in the.
Yes, stream is 1080. I do not. I downscale it to stream it at 1080 instead of running it at 1440. I'm actually running it at 1440 the game, but I have OBS set up to downscale it to 1080. Yeah, it's. Yeah, the game's actually running at 1440. But yeah, I stream at 1080. No reason no reason to take the extra bandwidth to stream it at 1440. You can downscale it and it looks just as good. Takes a whole lot less. Yeah, see, I can look at both streams now. YouTube and Twitch, I can look at both of them.
Could just be the internet's being swamped because of all the stuff that's happening.
No, the game is actually running slow.
I don't know. I have that old CPU, and I've watched, when I'm at Lorryville or Levski, and I get high CPU usage out of that. I mean, it's not killing it, but that's where my frames.
Yeah, normally out here in the middle of nowhere, my frame rates, even when I'm running VR, the game will run 4550, and I'm not running half that right now. For whatever reason, I have no idea. I mean, there's nothing extra turned on that normally would be not turned on.
Usually XMP or memory profile, or did you not do it? Or
I cranked it up to 2933. This motherboard doesn't really like to run it at 3200. You'll get a random crash every now and then if I run it up to 3200 speed. So I run it at 2933, which I have a Ryzen 2nd gen trip, and they're only optimized for 2933. So it's not the RAM, it's the same RAM speed I was running with the 16 meg, so it's not the RAM. I really don't know why the game FPS is down.
probably just something as stupid as it needs to close out and start back up.
Well, my headset has actually picked back up to 80. If I was streaming off the mirror, which I'm not doing now, but if I was, it'd be showing 80 frames per second. But I'm streaming off the game itself, and it's not running good. Like I say, it was running bad at Levski. Real bad at Levski.
Everybody's waiting for 3.9 to drop, and they're asking questions and asking. I'm ready to just tell everybody it's an April Fool's joke.
Yeah, well, you know what? It hasn't even gone to Wave 1 yet. It's going to be a while before it drops. I mean, what's everybody think? They're going to just drop it? It'll be the end
They
of the
usually do at the beginning of the month when they announce it. They usually do it like the first of a certain.
Yeah, like I say, and if they do drop it, it's only going to be to Wave 1. I mean, it'll be to the you know, what do they call that? It won't be to everybody. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I think Wave 1 isn't Wave 1's subscriber
Yeah.
and Concrete.
Yeah, that's who they'll drop it to.
Because the Avocati are already doing it,
Yes.
and if they haven't released it yet, they're probably having a lot of trouble.
Yes, the way I look at it, they're not. It's nowhere near to be released. I don't know why everybody's interested in the print. Like, if what you told me was true, I mean, I haven't read anything about it. They're only going to put it in the game like Microtech. Who the hell cares? It's just, you know? But everybody acts like they're going to, oh, we're going to go to prison. Well, I don't think so, are they? I mean, they can go if they want to go look at it, but they can't actually, like I say, you know how... they claim how transparent they are, but I don't see how they're transparent.
I think I'm just going to go straight into the plan right now instead of going to like Microtech.
Yeah, just go. Yeah, you can't really warp to anything too close. So, is there any? There's no other settlements on Microtech right now, are there? So you can't really just...
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't really explored it that much. I haven't even seen the green area.
Yeah, I don't think there is anything you can warp down to get within 25 kilometers or whatever it is. Yeah, I've been out here a couple times. The ground is pretty. I mean, but it's all snow. It's a snow planet. I mean, even though there's forest and stuff, it's all in the middle of a snowstorm. Yeah, I don't know why. This is terrible frame rates. Usually do much better than this. I've got the counter on in VorpX so I can actually see what the game's running and what the headset's running. And I did double check, and there's really nothing running that should not be running.
It feels like I'm not even moving at 1,090 kilometers.
Yeah, the bigger the ship, the less you get the sensation, I think. And you know, we're still pretty far out, too. I could try to do a quick.
I got an idea.
I could do a quick. Yeah, motion blur is off. Everything's off. Nothing's on. It should be on. Huh. Oh, that got us closer.
Well, I wanted to shut the drive off, but it went too fast.
Well, it takes 5 minutes for a damn drive to shut off. It's about the most worthless feature in the game. Killing the power to your quantum drive.
You know what? It's easier, I think, to just shut the engines.
But it still takes forever for you to pop out a QT. Of course, I imagine the longer you're in, the longer it takes to get out. And you'll find the forest can be anywhere. I mean, until you get close, you really don't see the trees pop up.
I can't wait to really mess around in this place. It's so cool.
Yes, it is.
That's crazy how you can see the sun reflecting off the snow just like it would in real life.
Yeah, we got a planet. We got a moon hanging up there on the left-hand side somehow. Yep. Getting below the cloud cover. I see a building over there on the left. We're way outside of Microtech, right? Is that a building over there? Left side over there?
I'm getting moisture on my
Yep.
screen.
It gets really bad when you're on the ground.
I think those are like defense towers or something. I'm not sure what those are. I know they're all around the city, right?
Are they? They might be.
Maybe communications towers. I'm not sure. I haven't really went up to them. I mean, my organization came out here for a while until they found new games to play. That last Oasis, and then now I don't have nobody.
Huh. Yeah, that might be an alright game to play. It didn't really interest me. I don't get too carried away with buying new games at full price.
No, I'm not gonna buy anything except for Star Citizen stuff. And now I got to like try to not spend money so I can pay this stuff. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm thinking people are thinking May for us now, and now that they extended everything through April, kind of sucks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be longer than people think.
I don't know. I just hope by the time it's like 60, 70 degrees outside, I can take the doors off my Jeep and the top off and go out cruising and get away from all.
Well, you figure you got to look what China did. You know, it took China what 3 full months to get the cases down. So I figure it's going to take 3 full months here. So you figure if it's fired up in March, May, June, I figure end of June, if we're lucky, before they start, starts going the other direction. And they got such a slow start here because they denied everything.
Yeah, this looks like a radar tower, probably for the storm.
Some kind of communications tower, I think. Does look pretty cool, though. Yeah, I'd say a communication tower. Not getting any hits on any deposits. I think they got them in the game.
Yeah, right here. There's diamond down here.
You can. Oh yeah. Does the scanner work on this machine? Prospector works half the time. I mean, the scanner always works, but it never scans what the material actually is. Yeah, unlike most ships, I cannot see what the scan picks up. I don't even get see the box or the.
There's some diamond right here that I'm looking at going straight towards, but it's in the trees, so it's probably not.
Yeah, I don't even see the rock. It's not hand rock, is it? Diamond? Is it show a diamond?
Yeah, showing two things of diamond. Maybe it's not on this side.
That's
It's on the other side.
no. That'll be. If it's showing actual diamonds, that's a hand mineable. Does that make sense? Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Yeah, see, it's not showing up for me. For whatever reason. Now, I would think it would show up in both positions. Yeah, if it's actually an icon that looks like a diamond, those are hand minables. You can mine them by hand. You have to admit their artwork is pretty good.
Yeah, the storm's a little crazy.
Yeah, they got carried away with their weather tech. I don't know why they think storms have to be so intense all the time.
That's probably just cranked up for right now because it's like a demo of the storm.
I hope that's the case.
There we go. I found something. It's a box, about 4,000 meters.
Yep, that'll be. Yeah, see, the boxes aren't showing up for me. That's just sad. Wonder why not. I can see you
Probably
scan.
have to be down in the bottom.
I can see you scan, but I can't see anything that shows up.
Another hand bindable, it looks like.
Yeah, if it's a diamond icon, it is. And hadanite's the most valuable hand mineable material. You fill up your backpack with hadanite, you make about, what is it, 16.5. 16,500. There's one. Now that showed up. The hand mineable didn't show up, but that box up there with the square, it showed up. 7,000 meters. Okay, that's kind of weird. Yeah, see, that one showed up. Huh. But yet I couldn't see the diamond icons. You know, this ship is made to do mining fields, and just like going out on Daymar, I have found a few mining fields, you know, where they had a lot of clusters of rocks, but they weren't real valuable rocks. So I don't see how this ship is really going to make a killing in money if you're mining junk rocks.
There's quite a few question marks here. Oh yeah, we got some cluster.
Yeah, that's what this ship is designed for, is to do clusters. Yeah, I see one big one there. Yeah, I see one over there. Exit seat.
Affirmative.
You can do this. Are you going to get out of your seat?
I'll go for it. I'm gonna be the pilot, man. You mind this stuff? Go for it.
Oh,
I'll give
sure,
you
man.
more of the percent.
Oh, I don't care about how much money we make.
Or you want to fly, and I'll mind it either way.
G22, come on, get down the chair, and I'll just take the center seat down here. Come on. Okay, remember how to turn it on down here. It's got a button here somewhere. Power on, how's that? Alright, let's see what we got here. Diamond 4, this is a terrible rock. I am talking, this is a really bad rock. Move closer. Yeah, see, we're using the stock mining head. And we're going to have to be careful I don't blow us up. Move a little closer. Okay, that should be good. I can get some energy in the rock now. Not as much as I'd like. Oh, this is only diamond. Ain't that damn hard to break. Come on. Find a soft spot. Come on, Rock.
Probably should land real quick and not jump inside.
Well, they got such weak heads on them now, stock.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put any money into this thing.
No, I wouldn't either. Gimbals.
Actioned.
Whoops. Yeah, the stock prospector head's a piece of junk too now. It just... Move a little closer. Taking way too much to heat this up. Okay, there we go. Come on, you. Boy, it's determined to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it sure is moving slow. It's moving sometimes.
Come on. Oh, come on. Don't be so picky. Okay, the next piece will be easier to break, of course. Let's see if we can find a good one. 23%. Bad piece. Really bad piece. Bad piece. Barrel's not barrel, however you pronounce it. Alright, looks like this is the piece we're going to grab. It's the best piece out of this group. Not a bad piece of diamond. I am a picky miner. I just can't.
That's fine. Like I said, I wasn't planning on ever using this ship, so I figured we'd mess around with it before I get. I'm just curious to see what they're going to do because this was the ship of the month and they only have one for sale. And does that mean they're going to have the carbon and all that other fancy ones for sale?
I don't know. And those are just paint jobs, aren't they?
Yeah, it's all just skins, really.
So that's a lot of money for skins. None of these other ones are really worth. I mean, if you're looking to make money, nothing else here is worth.
That's fine. We'll go check out these already broken ones.
Yeah. I mean, I always look to make money when I go, so I am more picky than I should be. Vexelites is. I'd have to check. I think that's a high dollar item. Now somebody had to come here and break these. Somebody's been here mining. That's how these are broke. Vexelite, is that a high dollar item? Yeah, somebody broke this rock. That's how it's shattered this way. Let me tab out real quick. Let me check the value of that. Whoops. Okay, come on. Let me see my screen. How in the hell do I do that? Well, let me tab back to my... Of course, it's not going to let me close the window, is it? God damn it. Can't do what I want to do.
What is it called? I can pull up the site on my.
I don't know. No, I have a what do you, I have a little folder with what the high value items are, and I can't get to it. Because I am in full screen. Let's see what would happen if I here, I can fix that. Wait a minute. I know exactly how to do it. I will go down here to options. I'll kick the graphics mode down 1240, 1200. That way I can get to my, hang on, more than one way to skin a cat. Okay, now I'm not full screen. And I should be able to mining. Bexolite's the most expensive material there is. So that answered my question. All right, we'll pick those pieces up. We'll pick them up. For future references, now you know. I was going to say Bexolite sounded awful familiar. All right. Let's see where the rocks are. Bexolite. And you can take that in low percentages and it's just fine. Pays $40 a unit. 40 credits a unit.
United Earth credits.
United, whatever. 40 bucks a unit. I don't care what Chris wants to sell them for. 7%. Oh, this one is not busted. It's not purple. You got your light on. Much better. It was blinded. It's blinding the HUD, so I couldn't read it. Like I say, we can't adjust nothing in this game. That's inert. We don't want. Inert. We don't want. This piece we want to break again.
Yeah, my buddy's showing me other computers that he think might be good for his sim racing build, and he's showing me an i5, but the motherboard's got a serial port. I'm like, dude, that's kind of
A serial.
yeah, the one for the printer, the big long port that you hook a printer.
I didn't know anything in a serial port anymore. Whoa, shit. That wasn't very nice of that rock. I don't think I blew it up.
That's a very touchy rock, dude. You got like very little leeway in it.
Did you see how fast that shot up though?
Yeah, I did. It's probably server lag. I don't know, man. That's why I don't like mining, because my center mouse button or whatever just doesn't work right.
Yeah, this is not the mining head to be using for this rock. And I didn't blow it up, so we did good.
Nice.
Lights on.
Tilt the nose up. Good. Didn't have enough travel there. What do we got here? Inert. Diamond. Hold still, Rock. Quit moving. The damn thing's moving around.
Are you able to see everything, or you need some light on?
No, I'm good because it lights up for me. Yeah, if we could adjust the intensity of our HUD, would sure help matters out, but inert.
We'll have space whales before we have that.
God, I cannot imagine. But you're probably,
It's got to be. There's got to be some sort of April Fool's joke on that.
Okay, that's all the Bexolite out here, which will pay very well. I mean, it'll be amazing what that pays. Now, another 10% cargo capacity, we'd have a prospector filled up. I think they hold a third of what this one holds. I think. Frame rates really aren't picking up. I do not understand it. The headset's running good, but the game's running terrible. There we go. Oh, terrible rock. But we just want to fill it up, or we care?
Now we can keep moving on.
Yeah, none of those materials are really very valuable. Looks like a wall. It must be just trees up there. Yeah, I'm gonna say it looked like a made wall.
That's what I thought I saw too.
Oh, let's see, that's a hand mining. That diamond means you go out and mine it by hand. Which I do have a multi-tool. I could actually do that. But no way of knowing what it is. I don't know what they have hand mineable on this planet. But yeah, anytime you see a diamond, that means you got to get out of your ship and do it by hand with a multi-tool.
I cannot see a damn thing. I don't know if I'm gonna hit the ground or what, even with the lights on.
I can see a little better because I think I'm lower. You got a ridge right in front of you. so you probably want to pop the nose up a bit. It does have a rise, but not quite over the top yet.
I think we're going back in the same direction, back to microtech.
You sure you got the lights on? I guess you do. So why they... Okay, your lights suck. Before they were blinding the shit out of us, and now we can't see crap.
Let's see, I'm so disoriented right now. I don't know if that's where we just...
No, it's not, because they're two square blocks instead of it'd be all shattered. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, not a good rock. Yes, mining can be very tedious. There's another cluster. Now, is that the cluster we broke earlier? See, I can tell you that's a cluster just because of all the question marks. But it might be the cluster we broke. The two rocks we broke and worked on. Although it seems like there's more rocks there than we had.
I want to say that it is.
Move closer. I don't see purple, so. Yeah, I think this might be the one we didn't bust. It's not really good there to me. Yeah, I think these are the ones we busted. To our right over there. fall through the ice. Yeah, I hope you're right about this weather tech. They just got it turned up all the way because of wasted CPU cycles. Granite.
If it's no good, just let me know. I'll move.
Well, we might get a good piece. Go up the mountainside a little bit. Probably get a good piece out of that one. Oh, now this one's not bad. We ought to be able to bust this one. Should get some good percentage size pieces out of this. Holy shit, I can't even talk. Come on. Just wanted to wants to jump right up into the red all of a sudden. All gonna fall down the hill, right? Of course it is.
I need to back up some.
Not yet. Tell me after that, nothing went purple. It's got some good pieces there. Check this one. 100%. And you telling me that's 100% and it is not broke yet? I'm going to break this one again because it's a 100% piece and it's not even done getting broke. Sure is acting weird. Of course you're going to fall all the way down the hill just because you got to be an ass, right?
We should have knew mining on the hill was going to be a bad idea.
You know, if they'd actually put all the markers in the middle of the screen instead of this one off the side, that one off the side, I swear to God, sometimes I think they're 3-year-olds. But they don't line anything up when they mount. I can't get to the right there. I can't reach that one there yet. We got any more purple up here? We got here. Alright, let's see what we got. Move to the right a little bit. That's good. Come on. No, I wasn't even on the rock and it blew up. Welcome to Star Citizen. I wonder how much damage we took. I mean, that's funny because I wasn't even on the rock. I'd already moved off the rock and it just kept climbing.
I don't see anything damaged.
I don't either. It blew us pretty far up into space, though. Yes, it blew us pretty far up away.
I'm gonna see if I can get away from this damn hill.
Why? You don't like chasing shit downhill? Would like to know why my frame rates are running so bad. I would like to know. Nothing on ain't supposed to be on. Whoops. Ba, 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 ba. Nothing else is open. Do not understand that. Just huh. That's already purple. Somebody else out here mining?
I don't have any radar contact.
Can't help but wondering.
I don't know. I don't know when the servers refresh like that. If somebody was out here, then they mined a whole bunch of stuff. And
Well, they're being real selective. That's nothing wrong with that. See, 20%, that's just not really, unless you get the right material. Yeah, see, that's 1.37%. That ain't worth picking up. Nope. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody busted this stuff up.
these mountains are beautiful.
Yes, they are. I mean, make no mistake about it. Their artist team is pretty good. Or at least they know how to render stuff. Yeah, this planetary artwork is good enough for any game I've ever played. frame rate's bad tonight for me. Have to look into that. We really could do without all this damn weather.
Maybe I'll do an ask the devs and see if they respond to me. 'Cause I was gonna, maybe I should ask one. I mean, they're gonna have to remove something, like you said. I mean, if they're gonna open up this area and with all this weather effects, and like the whole server, every server gonna.
Yep, it's going to be a mess. Say every time they put something new in, they have to remove something old or turn it off. I know they have introduction off. They've turned it back off.
Yeah, I know, and I was just ready to do call to arms and all that fun stuff, and now they.
Yeah, you can. Say every time they add something to the game, they have to remove something because they just can't handle, the game engine can't handle any more information, code or whatever it is. Careful there.
Oh yeah, that was some pro pilot shit, right?
Yes, it was. I'm thinking, damn good pilot there. I think he's drinking on the job. That's what I think. I think he's drinking on the job.
I forgot to hit the space brake. I just fumbling for key.
Kimball's,
Actioned.
you know? Let's see here. I have noticed something that I just... Working fine now. This turret is screwed up. I say that because there's no head tracking. Yeah, they haven't got this turret even made right. Gimbals?
Actioned.
Yeah, they don't even have this thing made right.
I don't know. That's a lot of hand mining stuff right there.
Gimbals?
Actioned.
You can't turn gimbals on or off. Yeah, this is not cool as far as exit seat.
I don't think I even have a pyro tool. I don't think I bought.
Yeah, you gotta have a multi-tool. With the mining bit. You also have to have the mining bit. Yeah, this thing does have quite a few bugs in it. Did you put the gear down?
Yeah, I've been flying around with the gear down actually.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't want to get out and die.
Hopefully, I didn't park on the hill. We can't get back in.
I don't even see the rocks. They may look different on this world.
Should have been directly in front of the ship.
Yep, that's what I thought. But I can't hardly see the ship. I do not even see.
I think it's right here. Here it is. I see it. It's green.
Is it green? I mean, there were so many of them. How could you miss them? Okay, I see that one. Mobile glass. A couple of them
Open
here.
Mobiglass.
Close mobile glass.
Closing Mobiglass.
We'll probably take off after this because the ship's at getting down to 20% air range of fuel.
Wow, I can't even see that. I can't even see the. Can't see the scanners.
Yeah, I see that. It's not giving you a readout, huh?
Oh, it's working. It's just that on this white, it's so weak color-wise. I mean, I can barely see it, but I can't see it enough to. I can't read it. I mean, how am I supposed to bust rock when the goddamn HUD is so weak that you can't? the colors. You know, you got yellow, dull yellow against bright white. Now, yeah, I can't get anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna run in here and shut off the lights.
Yeah, that might help, but shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can't read it to. And then I'm looking through a faceplate that's all dirty or full of, rain. Like I say, they really. Maybe I can see it a little better now. Was it getting daylight outside? Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, on top of that, I got no windshield wipers on my faceplate. Now, somebody really needs to rethink some of their stuff. I mean, it's so fuzzy and blurry because of the rain or whatever it is. I don't know if you can probably see that on the stream.
Yeah, I can see all that. It's hard to see.
Oh, you are just being a pain in the ass. Just being a pain in the ass. It's not being... It's changing what it wants.
Oh, whenever you're ready, man. Just say screw it and head back and do some different shit.
Wow. This stuff is all over the place.
That's taking forever. It's not even getting up there in the green.
What? None of it's worth picking up? How's that? Not one piece? Come on.
Oh, it disappears quick, doesn't it?
Well, only it does disappear quick. Only the good stuff should. Wait a minute. Here's a piece over here. Hang on. Let me. Doesn't show up very well is a problem. Like I say, this mining needs a lot of work, regardless of what people claim. It's only 3 pieces I see. I mean, it's not like it would fall downhill or anything. Don't see no more of it. All that for 3 pieces? That's kind of chicken shit. Oops.
Lights on.
Lights.
Lights on.
Yeah, mining on this world's kind of just a pain in the ass with all this snow and Can't see through your faceplate half the time. Wow. Now some of this might be my frame rate being bad.
I don't think Microtech's very good with frame rates either. I think it's getting up there with Les.
Wow. Sure not getting very many pieces out of this. Either they're flying really far. I've gotten 4 or 5 pieces out of 2 rocks. That's not even worth messing with. I don't see any more. Unless they're falling in the snow. Now that's a possibility. They're falling so far down in the snow, they will fall into the rocks. I don't see any more. Yeah, that ain't hardly worth the time it's taken to do that, to get a couple pieces of shatter. I don't know. Yeah, frame rates are terrible. Yeah, I don't know why they don't want you to be able to see in this game. I have noticed that about CIG. They seem to think that you shouldn't be able to see. I mean, it is one blurry mess out of my face mask. We should at
So
least...
we can just sell this anywhere, or does it depend on
No, you can. There are certain places you have to go. I don't know if the R&R stations have the type of kiosk you need. Alisar does. Warville, you can find it. Hang on, and I can look up where to sell ore. Let me look it up. I don't know what all the places are because I haven't been flying around, you know. But hang on, and we'll find out.
You know, it could just be this ship that's screwing up your frame rates also. It is a big ship.
Normally, no, I've been in one before and it wasn't a problem. Hang on, where to sell ore. Find out where. Okay, it just says Grim Hex, Levski, and Port Olisar, and I know there's more than that. Oh, come on. Pricklet. Don't want to find the resources. Come on. Tells where to mine. What to mine. Come on, where to sell? Give me a list. You know, they want to tell you everything, but just where are the places to sell it? Don't care about all this. Do. Hurston, Area 18, Grim Hex, Levski, and Port Olisar.
Probably go with Levski because Levski's real close.
Levski, okay. Says you can sell it there, but those are the only places. I'm going to check my. Let's close this. Whoops. CPU's only burning 50%. GPU isn't running max either, so what the hell's the problem with the frame rate here today? Although now it's all the way up to, now all of a sudden it's running 40, frame rate is. So what the hell was the problem? What was the problem? Now I got good frame rates. Oh, I walk into the front of the ship and now all of a sudden it went down again. You're right, it might be the ship. Possibility it is the ship. Huh. We walk back into mess hall again. Yeah, it's the ship. I walk back into the mess hall, frame rate shoot up. I go through that door to the, I go through the door here, and it drops down again. So, yeah, I guess it is. Huh. I guess you're right, it is a ship. I just never noticed it before. I'm gonna bio real quick. Don't crash. I think this ship is going to need a lot of work.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but problems from it anyway. People falling through, etc., etc.
Yeah, that's weird. I walk through the door here and frame rates jump up for me. Now, what would be the cause of that?
I don't know. It's such a small space. I don't see why it's straining anything.
Uh-uh. I don't know. Just don't know. But I did notice since I logged in, it has not been running good. I have noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't have any issues running through here at all.
Yeah, I don't, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what would be the difference or why it would even matter. Doesn't make any sense. Why it would, as soon as I walk through this door in the other compartment, the frame rate takes a hit. Why would it do that? Wonder what would happen if I logged out and logged back in.
Yeah, it's getting really bad.
Is yours get? Yeah, like I said, I wonder what would happen. I wonder if it would.
Oh, I mean, I'm watching the stream and man, it's
Yeah,
getting bad.
Like I say, something's going on here. I'm gonna try logging.
There's got to be something going on with your computer because I'm fine.
I'm gonna log out and log back in. See what happens. Should come right back into the ship, right?
Yeah, you should. I'm not gonna land or anything. I'll stay.
Let's try a relog. Maybe I'm just in a bad node. It is possible. Huh, it says server full. Now what the hell's going on here?
Just sit there and keep jamming the enter button, and you'll eventually.
Because I just left, so...
I mean, when it does show it not being full, then it's going to be different. It's going to just be 49 to 50, but you won't be able to join, and then you just keep mashing that enter button.
Yeah, it says 50-50, so...
See, I don't know how it updates, though. I've backed out all the way to the main menu and then got back in and noticed the numbers changed. So you might have to go far.
Well, yeah, I thought we were on the same server together. Why would it all of a sudden... Come on now, you pricklet. Guess it wasn't such a good idea, huh?
No, you know I'm good for giving you the money.
Oh, I'm not worried about the credits. Shit, screw that.
Yeah, I know, right? What is there to really spend on it
Yeah,
unless you
I
were to
mean,
buy?
you know, I was just doing it to have fun. It just, as far as the credits, who cares? I will say frame rates are good now. All right, just not. I can't believe the time I logged out, somebody else jumped back in the server. Come on. That's aggravating. Here we go. Lobbyer. Can't join because it's full, but yeah, pricklet. Okay, now we're going in. Jesus. They really need to fix this stuff. Okay, I'm definitely in your ship. Or I'm in somebody's ship. It might not be yours. And my frame rates are good. So, bad node. What's the deal? What was the deal? I'd say bad server, but it probably wasn't particularly the server, right?
I don't know. That's weird. I don't know why you would. It'd be shit until you logged out.
So I'm on the same server now again, and now the frame rates are fine again. Huh. Don't know.
That's one to take a video of and send to Sig. Ask
Say,
him what
hey,
the hell went happened.
yeah, why the hell is this acting like this? Huh. Of course, you don't know. They might be messing with. I don't know why it would just affect me and not you, though.
I don't know. That's weird. Like a ghost, internet ghost.
I mean, streaming has never affected the frame rate. And it shouldn't.
Well, I mean, I was seeing your performance issue on your stream, so it's not like the stream was.
Yeah, see, that's. Yeah, streaming has never affected frame rates in the game, so I don't see why me streaming. Something about the game just didn't like how I was logged in, maybe? I don't know. Something was sure throttling it. Don't know what, but it was. Just don't know. Whoa. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
Close comms.
Comlink closed.
Why aren't you closing? Oh, duh. Close comms.
Comlink closed.
I'm surprised there's nothing to mine on this planet. I'm pretty sure they said that they mined everything on this one in the lore.
No, they just don't want people. They want you to do the asteroids. There's actually nothing on the planet you can mine. They did that purposely, I guess. Well, this moon doesn't even belong here, from what I understand, right? Belongs in a different system altogether.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it belongs in a different. I don't think it's even supposed to be part of the Stanton system. I don't think it is. This thing still fly top heavy?
What do you mean?
Trisk was saying when he was flying it that it would like to fall over on its side all the time, like it was top heavy. I never actually flew it, so I don't know. I never flown once. I know I heard people complaining that they were on the ground and it would fall over. But I don't know if they probably fixed that. Notice how they put these spires around these hangars and make them even harder to get into. Got to go up and over them and stuff. I mean, really, when you think about it, devs are pricks. They do things purposely to screw with people. I guess it can make things exciting, right? I sure wouldn't want to. Come on down. Well, I was waiting for you to push the button. I'm not sure where the kiosk is here in Levski. Good time to find out. We gotta go on the other side here.
It's in the main concourse. I know I can drop packages off. I think they're all in that little spot where you drop the packages.
They could be. Open, open, open. I wish they had indicators on these so we knew they were actually coming. You know what I mean? You never know if they're going to show up. And half the time they don't.
I'm half tempted to take that transport at 800,000.
At how much?
And he was doing it for 800,000, I believe, or 80,000.
A transport for 80,000 credits?
I've done them for 100,000 when I lost my 600 when I fell through the.
Really?
Yeah, I got like 2.5 million from doing freight.
I didn't know they were paid that much.
I usually do that so people don't mess with me.
Alright, frame rates went to shit again. That's just Levski, I'm sure. Whoops. Alright.
It's 12,565.
Yeah, not a great job. Half load. Alright, let's try something here. Something just is screwing something up. Can't imagine what it would be, though. Well, whatever I did screwed it up big time. What the hell's causing it to do this? I am just damn curious what's going on here.
So you made, when we divide it by 2,
Oh, don't
that's
worry about it.
6,200.
Yeah, don't worry about it. All right. Got nothing extra running. What the hell's going on here? I'm going to kill the stream. See what happens. No, I'm not. I'm going to kill that window. Now let's see what happens. Well, Restream was messed up yesterday. That I know for a fact. And I just wondered if it... But that shouldn't affect the frame rate in the game. None of that should affect the frame rate in the game.
Well, mine are choppy here too, so you're not the only one.
Yeah, but I usually run pretty good. Huh. So it makes me wonder. Just wonder what the hell is going on. And it just may be a bad day. You know how that goes. Okay, I want to screw this stream up a little bit. It's going to look a little funny maybe. It's going to be missized a little bit. Ooh. Okay, what mission pays 80K? How do you get that started? Mobile glass?
No, that was a guy requesting a trans.
Okay. Now I understand. I just didn't catch it. Didn't see it. Pay no attention.
I said I'd be worried to take a ship out there and then he'd just kill you and take your ship anyway. I mean, it.
Yeah. You can never trust everybody. Okay, now frame rates are fine. Ain't this a bitch? Huh. See, now I'm not choppy at all. I really don't know what the deal is. Huh. All right. Damn interesting. Huh. I don't know. Come on, where we at? Mouse. Oh, I wonder what I have the desktop resolution set at. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm looking at the window and I'm thinking, boy, that's awful big. I may have found the problem, and it has nothing to do. I may be running it at. I may be running at 4K because it's awful big. Come on, start up. No. So what's the deal here? I'm not running at 4K. But I'm telling you, that window is bigger than it normally is. And I don't know why. Huh.
Hello.
Yep. Something's different. Not sure what it is. Not sure what it is. Okay, I'm going to get out of here for a bit. I'm going to try to figure this out.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is restart the computer. Maybe there's something running that you don't know about.
Yeah, I open Task Manager as I'm showing nothing running, but I'm showing low CPU, GPU usage. I don't, something is, and like
Maybe
you say,
just verify the files for the game real quick. Maybe there's something corrupted.
Something just kind of haywire here. I mean, even here they're much better than they were, but they're not. You know what I mean? They're not where they should be. So I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna try and find out what it is. See what my problem is here, because it's gonna drive me nuts. I was on earlier today and it wasn't an issue, so I don't know. So I think I will. I think I'll completely reboot the computer. And clear everything out and see how things start up, then run it again. Just to
I see somebody said hello in your restream bot, and your words didn't pop up in the voice thing.
Oh yeah, Pharaoh, I see that. Yeah, I didn't hear it. And I know Restream had trouble yesterday. Yeah, I never heard anybody said hello, so that's true. Yeah, I see that now. Pharaoh said something. If you're still on, Pharaoh, say hello. But yeah, I don't know. Something is fishy here today. I don't know what it is, but it was fine earlier. Alrighty, bud. We'll talk at you in a little bit if you're still on.
Yeah, I'll be on. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna see if we can figure this out real quick.